opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of this network, their group, or other organization they may be involved with.
What is going on, friends? And how are you guys doing out there in the land of the internet? Sorry about that. I'm getting everything a little fixed up here in the studio. Took a little walk into the kitchen, and wow, I got here a moment late. So please forgive me, and I hope you guys can forgive me. But we will see. I hope you can. So, well, let's turn this camera around right here, guys. Sorry about that. Whoa, hey, you're all fine morning. Well, thanks for joining up with me. Hopefully you got everything going on as planned, and I'm glad that you got here. I really am. You know, I was thinking about it this morning. I was like, what should you broadcast about today? What would be the message or the idea for today? And I kept going over in my head, and I kept thinking, it's a cold day. It's a blistering day, actually, which is really nice out there. So then part of me says, well, for this cold day, I think the best thing to do for myself is to just get out and talk some shit to you guys. So I decided that's what I'm going to do. We're going to talk shit for about 55 minutes on the clock. Okay. Let me shut that door. Oh, right. Since we're in here and we're hanging out with you guys for, a little bit at least, we'll take care of some business that we can take care of. I'm not going to be doing any crazy sharing today. I'm not going to be doing any of that wacky stuff, only because I got to thinking, the idea behind getting content out there and the idea behind getting stuff out there is sharing through a network of friends, right? Now, I do not expect my friends, hold on. Okay. So one idea is that, most of my friends don't know really what the NOK network is. So a lot of times they'll hit me up and they'll be like, wow, that's really cool that you're going to go live, Wayne. But where are you going live? I'll start to tell them where, I'll start to tell them what we're doing. And then most of the time they'll give me that kind of like blank stare. Now it's not a blank stare, but it's that stare of, well, where is it? Do I have to join something? And it's like, well, yeah, so most of the time, from what I find, most of the people don't want to go joining another group because then they get inundated with all this crap and all they wanted to do is basically come and see your live stream. And I'm thinking, well, how can I best take care of that? How can I best alleviate that? Well, I got to thinking about it, and I thought the best way to do it, maybe share it. The best way to do it is just not worry about it at all. I don't worry about them a whole lot because I got a whole lot going on in my own life. So therefore, some stuff goes on the back burner. What about you? You guys got stuff going on the back burner? Yeah. Well, we got some coffee. That tastes like it's right off the cooker. Yum, yum, yum. So, we're in some amazing weather right now. Suddenly overnight, we got like chilly cold where you need to wear, all of your heavy duty stuff. And man, it's amazing because, we've been waiting for this for some time now. I think a big part of it is we've been waiting, hoping that it's going to bring rain and cold and black clouds, because what we really want to do is put on the nice warm clothes and be able to snuggle with our loved ones. I know it's a little hard to believe because most people are like, what? Yeah. It's like soup weather. It's nice and cold, ready for soup. A lot of people don't live here, so they don't understand what Arizona provides. And what we provide is, good, strong weather. But the one thing that I know you definitely did not come to see, but it happens. Check this out.
Tune in daily to NOK's diverse podcasting lineup. Ganja News Update, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Tara Simpson and Ron McNabb. Wake up with the Wayniac, Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific with Tombstoner Wayne Cruz. Grow 420, Tuesdays, 4 p.m. Eastern with the Forgetful Stoner, Ron McNabb. Psychedelic Reporters, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Hobbies Puppets and Tara Simpson. Peace, News and Views, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Kim Cooper and Sir Steve-O. Open Your Eye, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Kim Cooper and Tara Simpson. Followed by Thursday Night Vibes, 9:15 Eastern with Master and Mama Rochi. Cannabis and Crime, Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Christine Terra from Machete Cat Productions. The IWK 710 Daily Set airs nightly, 7 days a week, with international rotating joint hosts, 7 p.m. Eastern. Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Wake and bake with Ron McNabb at 7 a.m. Eastern, 7 days a week. Thanks for tuning in to all the podcasting on NOK Network.
You made it back. That's pretty cool. Figured I'd have a little bit of food before I waited for you guys, and a little bit of coffee while I'm waiting for you guys. Well, I figured there weren't a whole lot of people here, so I'd show you some commercials, because I know once I put those up there, you all want to run away. But hey, that's what it is. Someone's got a market for the marketing. As you know, that's why when we go on the internet, we love pop-up ads. And when we go on TV, we love commercials. Not. So if you like this and you like it, then share it. Make sure to get the word out there, because we're 8 minutes, 46 seconds into a 55-minute broadcast. Outstanding. Well, let's get some business out of the way. Maybe we can just, You made it back, I see. Commercial didn't make you sick, didn't make you tired, didn't make you hungry. If it did, there's probably a medication for all that. There's probably something you can go on online and get something to take care of your stomach, take care of your head, and fill your stomach with. That's right. That's right. Well, have a sip of the coffee right here. Get this. I love coffee. I do love coffee. This is one of the few things, it's a mix with beer and coffee because I do really appreciate both. I really do like beer, something that I've had years of training with. I don't know about years. Yeah, no, there's years of training. I can't lie. Yeah, there was a time in the rock and roll band that we lived like frat boys. So hard to believe. I know, right? So today's one of those glorious days. Hopefully you got great weather going on in there. Hopefully the mailman's brought you what you needed. Well, let's get out there a little moment and take care of some business that is important right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some sharing right now. Okay, I got my laptop, my tablet over to the side right here. That's why I keep leaning up over to the side. We're going to try to do a little bit of sharing. We're going to get a little bit of this out to the web, get it out to the world and see what we can do and see how many people will join us and watch us maybe, or maybe not. But we'll see right now. So, man, I've been working, I worked a long haul. This last 2 weeks 2 weeks has just been brutal. You know, they put me on a different schedule. They got me working on what they call the working man schedule, which is a full schedule. I took Tuesday off today so I could come and broadcast and hang out with you guys. And then I took tomorrow off because I'm going down to have a fire rim worked on. So I took those days off. And then we're right back at it, okay? And I mean right back at it to the point of we're going to be doing the same thing over. We're going to be working, getting out, being, doing the cowboy thing. You know, when I decided to come and do the cowboy thing here in Arizona, I wasn't entirely sure that it was going to be a lifetime goal. No, I knew it wasn't going to, but I knew it'd be a lot of fun. The one thing is, it is more of a goal now that I've been working at it, because all I want to do is get better at it. So the concept is, how do you get better at this thing that you do? Just like anything, practice makes permanent. So, that's why we're in here today. We're trying to get out there and get the word out there. We're practicing our words. We're using the time that was allotted to us to get our word out there, to get people paying attention to what we're doing, and at least what I'm doing. If you haven't seen the reels that I'm doing, I have an alter ego that I work with, a guy named Lefty, and Lefty is just that. He's my alter ego, and he's a character that I've been working on for about 8 years now. I've taken Lefty throughout the regional northwest of California into Washington and Oregon. I've taken Lefty all the way into Sacramento as well. Then I took and brought him right here to, that's right, Tombstone, Arizona. Now we preside in Tombstone, Arizona. And the one thing that I really do love about it is the fact that it's real. I have this realistic, this cowboy thing around me at all times. And it's pretty cool. I'm living in the footsteps of some very famous men. I walk in those shoes and the footsteps of those very famous men all the time. And some of those famous men went down in history for what they do. Some of them just, made it because the famous shootout or whatever. There's 4 of you guys hanging out with me. I knew it would work. Thank you so very much that I got this out there, sharing this to you people. I do appreciate it. Thanks for joining me this morning. Again, if you haven't figured this out, it is a 55-minute broadcast going across the web. That's right. We're going to be showing you stuff. We're going to be doing some stuff. You know what? Now that I got you guys here, I do hope you guys don't leave, but I got to get some business out of the way. So let's get this.
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyndinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set.
Smoke Signals, Tyndinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyndinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyndinaga.
Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram.
Smoke Signals,
Go ahead,
Tyndinaga.
hold it in, feel it in your wrist.
Smoke Signals, Tyndinaga.
Check us out in Tyndinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyndinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Right, you stayed. Imagine that for a moment. I'm just getting one more share out there while I can. So please forgive me. So, getting that stuff out there today. We're making sure that the broadcast is being looked at least we're thinking it is. There's 4 of you guys in there watching it. My goodness, thanks so very much. Oh my God, it looked like someone came in the back door. You know what it is, guys. You've heard it before. You guys have seen me broadcast before. If you've been around long enough, you know that back in the day, a good friend of mine did this thing called, let me get it right. Hold on, let me make sure it's the right one. Tea Time with Steve-O and the Wayniac. Well, if we did that, you guys know that, then you know what? I want you guys, and I would like to introduce you to a really good friend of mine, another fellow streamer that just kicks some fucking ass, guys. You know what? No, with no further ado, I bring you Sir Steve-O!
I love it. Thanks, brother.
What's up, dude? How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great.
I love hearing them. You busy this day?
We're going to be busy today. Do you hear that?
I do. I know what it is right now, but I'm going to deal with it.
What should I do?
It's the soundboard. This soundboard, it works, but it gives me a bunch of weird artifacts in the mix.
Okay.
So if anybody's watching this right now, and if Steve-O or I seem to be echoing more than usual, please tell us so we know. I would like to know that because you guys get it. Because I don't hear it right now, but maybe you guys do.
I only hear it when I'm.
Is it bad? You want to go out and come back in if you'd like. Maybe that would work.
Let me do that. Let me try.
Okay. All right. So back to what I was saying. Well, my friend is going to take a little voyage outside of the internet and back into the internet. Man, you know what? I got some pleasurable things to show you guys today. You know what? I've been doing this. I've been cleaning out hard drives, and when you clean out hard drives constantly, and you're getting stuff, the idea is it better?
Let's see. No.
That one's even worse than the last one.
It's better than it was.
All right, let me turn this down. Sorry about that. So I got a few cool things that I get to share with you guys today. You know, most if you don't know, before I took up this cowboy thing, and before I decided that I was going to be a street performer, before I decided that I'd be an actor, all those things that people will know me for, I was a professional musician. And a lot of people don't really know that. I put a lot of time, a lot of effort into my music. Now, just recently I cleaned out a hard drive and I found an old record that I'm going to let you guys hear a song or two maybe while we're hanging out. This one song right here, I do own the rights definitely to all this. So, you know what? If you don't like it, eat a bag of dicks. This is a song called Green Crosses. Let's hang out.
Let's do it.
That's 420. 67 miles
miles of open road, trying to get back home. A little down, a big old hit, you know I'm tempted on my phone. Maintenance tremble every week to feed my soul. When I wanna feed my mind, I smoke a big old bowl. I need them green crosses.
Yeah, the fucking green crosses, man. That's what it's about. You know, it was before the legal thing happened. And in California, we were going through this substantive thing where California would put a law out, then they would take the law back, redact the act, and then they would put out another bill. So I wrote the song Green Crosses because every time you would see a green cross, which means medicine, it also meant it was a legal weed shop. So it's a song about stoners, guys. If you can relate, hit the fucking like button. Ooh, oh, yum. Look at that. Here, I'll share. You're sharing that. This was one piece, but I broke it into two because that one there. All right. Now, if you guys don't know, you are hanging out with us here on the NOK 55 minutes of nonsense. You can find everything you want right here. You can find my good friend Steve-O right there on the IWK Daily Sesh as well. You can find him up there with Kim Cooper. That's right. Let me turn this down real quick. Sorry, I got a little overzealous. And here's some music.
That's a good song.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What's the name of the
That was the Mofos. Sorry about that. That was the Mofos. We were
Mofos.
Yeah, we were like a rock and roll band, but you know, the whole thing behind the Mofos, we were supposed to be this like irreverent bluesy rock sound. You know, all of our songs were definitely like, you know, we talked shit, did shit, whatnot. Oh, wait, you guys just got here in case you just did.
Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at knocknetwork.com. Send us a message on our social media platforms or email us at info@noknetwork.com.
It's part of the negotiation, folks. You got to deal with it. Yeah, we got some amazing fucking weather going on outside right now. We're all bundled up. It's like overnight, Arizona became cold. I love it.
What's your temperature?
It's like 48 right now.
Wow.
I'm glad because I'm not out there working.
Yeah, we're only 51.
It's gorgeous out there, man. It's so beautiful right now. Like, wow.
They call me the dragon.
Uh-oh. It's the dragon. Well, not me. I'm just a dude. Oh, well.
You shall repent of your sins and unto your neck till dead. Dead. Dead.
That's right. I do own the music. I do own the rights. This is the Mofos. A little bit of 1999 for you. This was recorded in 99.
So I'm wanted myself on the wrong side of a gun. And I'm searching for reasons. Just get up and run.
Wow, huh?
But the answers don't come.
I've been looking at soundboards because I want to get a really good one. I've been looking into them. they're a lot like cars, okay? If you want a good one, you're going to pay for it. You want a cheapie, you can get them all day long. So I'm looking into it just because I want broadcasting sound that's going to sound good, you know, and I use this thing quite a bit. This is the one that you gave me, and I use this thing a lot, actually.
Yeah.
You know,
it wasn't very expensive. It was only like 30 bucks.
Yeah, they're weird because you could see them for like $10. You can see them all the way up to like 190. You know, and they have these whole packets where you can get, you know, the microphone, the windscreen, blah, 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 all this crap. And it's like, no, I don't need that. I do like it though. I do enjoy it. You know, get you some stuff going on there.
I love it. You guys are so great.
See what I mean? I mean, couldn't have that if we didn't have that. But we have that instead. Oh shit! Are you guys smoking this morning? Any of you? Are any of you guys living up to your rights? Are any of you guys loading anything that you probably don't tell your doctor or your mom and dad about? I do. You know, I used to tell my mom and dad everything. They knew when I would be coming into the house on mushrooms and acid. They knew. My mom would be like, "Oh, you smell like skunk." My dad used to say to me, "It's like, it's funny you grow that stuff on the indoor, but it smells like the outdoor." And I'd be like, I'd start laughing because my dad had the nose for it, you know, but he just didn't know.
Yeah.
So if you guys are growing out there, getting into a season, or even if you just finished cultivating, you know, be proud of yourself. I just pulled down quite a bit, and I'm pretty proud. I'm pretty stoked.
Right on, man. That's cool. How do you like those fans? Did they ever clog up on you?
Yeah, they sometimes do. I'm not a fan at all. This is not something that I will spend my money on. They were a really good deal the day I went to the shop. And I thought, for work, you know what I mean, down on the street. Right. You know, no lighter, nothing to get on me, no residue from yeah. And my boss is super anal about smoking, period. And then if it's weed, oh, forget it. So I always make sure to just take one of these in the old pocket, you know.
Oh yeah.
So guys, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but we are 55. We're actually 27 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast of complete fucking nonsense.
Are you a Northern Ontario resident searching for credible information on cannabis as a medicine? No Sir is here to help. Established in 2013, Northern Ontario Cannabis Education and Resources is here for you. No Sir Director Kim Cooper brings you 45 plus years experience utilizing cannabis as a medicine, and she is spreading that education across the North. Activism, referrals, resources, and more at No Sir. Don't be a jackass. Say no, sir, to propaganda with No Sir. Find them at www.nocer.ca.
And if you guys did not figure it out already, that's Steve-O's voice back there. And if you guys did not figure out, we are on the NOK. And we are taking care of business this morning with you on it. And, you know, you can find my friends streaming on the IWK. But just so you know, the show is just about to begin. welcome to the show. If you guys just got here, you know what? This is something I've been doing for a little while here. Got 55 minutes going down here. We're on a 30-minute run right now. So we're getting close. We got a little bit more. My buddy Steve-O is hanging out with me this
buddy.
So, dude, what are you going to do this fine day? I know you said you're going to be busy. Is it stuff you could talk about, or is it secret?
Yeah, no, I'm good today. We've got a room to clean up today, put up a new bed, and we're going to do that. And also, my oldest is coming over for dinner tomorrow.
Oh, right on.
And this afternoon, I'm supposed to go see my grandson.
Dude, that sounds like you got like a no holds bar, like, just hold on to your seat. You're going to do a bunch.
Oh, I'll be busy after that for sure.
So if you guys have been seeing my friend Steve or myself hanging out with our good friend Shauna, hopefully you've been enjoying what our friend's been throwing down, and hopefully it's going out there on the internet, because there's so much going on, guys. And the thing is that I like to throw out and let people know that there's virtually something for everybody out there on the internet. You can find anything you want, anything from cute little kittens all the way to car accidents. Okay. And the thing is, those are things that, people are into. Personally, that's not my jam. But if you are into some cool content, you do like to see the way things are done, and you want to see content that is actually thought-provoking, you know where to find us.
Lefty road through dust and sun. Cowboy life, but ain't done. Came from Cali to Tombstone Land. Podcast mic in his hand. Tales of guns and smoky trails. Cactus shadows, dusty veils. Lights the pipe green and wild. Wayniac's words fierce as a child.
Hey, that was really good.
That's a new one and an old one. It's like a new old one that I haven't put out yet. But it's a little something. Guys, so I am of the belief that people want to be entertained.
Yes.
I am of the belief that people want a break from their mundane keyhole life that they live. They get up in the morning and they grab their keys and they go out and they put their key in the keyhole, whether it's the car or the door, or even it's maybe their husband or their wife. They put the keyhole in and they start their day. And I think along the way, people kind of forget about having fun. So that's why certain places, like when you hang out with my friend Shauna, people will come in there because it's fun. Now, if you're not having fun, then what are you going to do it for? That's the whole idea. So what do you guys do for fun out there? I know you're watching this. I know you have ideas of what is fun, and I'm interested in what you do for fun. I mean, I can only imagine. Yeah, today's chill for me. I'm going into Sierra Vista at some point to go pick up some more cannabis.
Nice.
Yeah, the harvest is not quite ready, even though it's there. It's like peekaboo, So it's like I can't really hit it at the moment. So I'm kind of waiting. I don't. Yeah, I don't know about these things. I have not decided what my entire take is on these cheap things. The key word there you heard me say, right, was cheap.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the problem. Oh, shit. Oh, well. Hold
on. But they are cheap, and I don't even know. They don't even really get me personally high, actually. I don't notice a difference in them at all, other than my throat maybe gets a little scratchy.
Let me make some coffee over.
Yeah, I had a glorious huge cup already, And, but hey, now that we're all here and we're hanging out, hopefully you guys can definitely get your groove and your fun on and share and get this thing out there and like it as much as you can. It only helps if you help it, and it'll help me. It'll help the NOK network. All right, let's see what we can get going on. Let's see if we can share this out to some other locations that maybe they just don't know I exist, right? That's a whole lot of places, by the way.
I have you shared my.
Oh, well, thank you. We're getting out there. We're sharing this to some places, man. We're also getting on the coffee time, ladies of coffee time. We're going to get it out there in a few different places and see what we can do and see how many people we can truly annoy. I know it's hard to believe, but it is Tuesday after all. Hopefully a Tuesday is going to turn into a glorious freaking Friday that will turn into a glorious Saturday and Sunday. At least that's the plan, I mean, I try not to look too far into it that way. I try not to prophesize the weekend, but I definitely try to think of what I could do that'll make it better. Now, I'm going to be working. That makes it better. Money makes it better. Someone said to me yesterday, man, we haven't seen you around in a little while. And I said, well, that's what happens when you have a J-O-B. It's been a little while, and being at this job that I have, I get the choice and the opportunity to come and go as I like. And I want to work a lot because I want a bunch of dead presidents in my drawer. That makes me feel good when I can look over and see there's a bunch of these dead pieces of paper and they're just waiting to be spent. Plus, I got some dental stuff coming up here pretty soon. So I have a feeling I'm going to be paying out my teeth for that one. But hey, whatever. That's what'd you make? Did you make some gourmet shit or did you make some Folgers?
Folgers.
Which Folgers do you like? I'm not talking shit because I made Folgers this morning too. But which one do you like? Ooh, I like the black silk.
That's what everybody's to try it.
I buy it on the regular. That or the gourmet barista is pretty good too for Folgers shit. But oh well, it's good. I'll go into Bisbee and I'll get the real stuff, or I'll go into town to Tombstone and I'll get some Arbuckles. Arbuckles coffee the Cowboys drink. Oh my God, it's so good. You drink that shit. You drink it and you're like, it's like crazy. And it worked. And you can make it really strong. Plus, when you come out here, I'm going to show you a few places. We have the world famous Cowboy coffee here. I made the news there, guys. Believe it or not. I know it's hard to believe. I actually made it to the news with Cowboy coffee. So it's pretty cool. I go in there every fucking day. It's the least I can make it.
Hi, Loretta.
Oh my God. She's the one. Loretta Ridgway, you follow me all the way around, girlfriend. You follow me on Keeping It Green. You follow me right here on the NOK. So I just want to say fucking much.
Did we say hi to Becca?
I didn't even know. I do not see the comments in here. So Becca, oh my goodness, Miss Rebecca Forche. You know what? Please forgive me, my dear. I don't see the comments. You guys got to remember, I'm a one man with one finger, with one screen that has one thought on his freaking mind.
Right. And Bastard is here too.
Oh, shit. Well, good morning, y'all. It's 39 minutes and 41 seconds in a 55-minute broadcast of total fucking nonsense. But you're here. Thanks for being here this morning. Hopefully you're having an uplifted day. Hopefully you're going to do something that's important, I hope. For me, important is one of those things that means when I wake up in the morning, important. The most important thing we can do is say hello to our loved ones. Make sure that our friends and our loved ones know how vastly important they are. The first thing most people forget about is the most important person of all that is your face. Do you say hello to your face every morning, Steve-O?
No.
Oh my God. I do. I stand in the mirror and I say, good morning, face, as I wash it. Because this guy right here is all I got. He's all I'm going to have. So I want to make sure he's, tap. I do wash my face. I hope you guys do as well. What a weird topic, right? Face washing. I don't know. I love to use all that exfoliating stuff that my wife will buy and rub it in and get all the crap out of my face, get the days of sunscreen off my face. Yeah. Especially in the dust, because we get pelted out there. You'll be standing there, and the next thing you know, you're eating a mouthful of dust. And it definitely can suck major, you know what?
No, it's
yeah, right. So what do you got going on, Miss Loretta Ridgway? Are you working? Are you walking? Are you hanging out at home? Are you freshly out of the shower? Are you freshly going into the shower? Are you getting running shoes on to go jogging? See how I threw a whole lot at you right there? Gives you options. Options are what make the world go around.
Do you like deep bath?
Hell no. What is the point? You know, it's like saying that you want that you're on a strict water diet, but you drink Coca-Cola because there's water in there somewhere. That's what it reminds me of. It's just like, nah. I like the taste of coffee, but I also like the buzz. You know, I like that feeling that I get from a little bit of caffeine, and then I take a nap. Yeah, I know. It's a shitty thing, but
yeah, Loretta, we know when we'll reach Canada.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, we got a picture with it.
Oh, no way, really?
Yeah, Loretta was sweet. She was a very nice lady. She did a long road to go.
You lucky bastard, you. Yeah, I live far away, so there's a chance that I won't meet most of you, but there's a chance that we could, and at least knowing that we care and we watch each other is a total start. I got to say, Loretta, thank you so much, because she does follow me. I see her on here quite a bit. I see her in Keeping It Green at weird hours of the night while she's at work. So it feels really good to know that you got someone that's going to hang out with you. You got someone that knows what you're talking about. So thank you, Loretta. It means a whole lot. I appreciate it. So when are you going to do your next IWK? Do you do yours today, or is yours Wednesdays? I can't keep up with half of it. I can't keep up with my own schedule.
I get it.
But what can you do? You know? But if you guys are looking for content, you're looking for some good stuff out there, you know, you can follow my friend right over there. You can find him at Sir Steve-O and the Certified Army. You can find him all over the place. You know, he's got great content. He knows what's going on, especially right now with the world of cannabis going on right now. I do know that there's definitely some left hooks that we've endured that we didn't know. You know, they passed a bill and then turned around and then renegotiated the bill right under our nose. And then they rescheduled the bill. So the fact is that you're behind that. I love that stuff. You know, I am avidly against any of this legalization shit. So at the same time, you know, I love going to shops and doing it, but I do hate the legalization part of it. I do hate the part that they get their taxes and they're always grabbing your ID when you go in there. You know what I mean? Just it's the small things that are just dumb, you know? But then again, taxation without representation, you know what that means? That means you're in trouble. Yeah, man, I got up this morning and I took a little power nap before this because I knew that I was going to come up here and broadcast. And then it was one of those, and it's funny, my wife asked me, she's like, do you know what you're going to talk about? I'm like, no, I never do. You know, and she's like, really? I'm like, no, I never do. When I climb in here, this is one of those, it's totally improv as we do it. We talk about whatever we're going to talk about. So just the fact that you're in here today, Steve-O, is pretty cool. Generally, I'm up by myself. So.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm just trying not to talk a lot because of the echo.
I bet. So is it? I'll bet if I switch out this card, it would stop right away. But there's a chance that right in the middle of that, I would lose the broadcast. So, guys, you got to please understand that I'm not going to do that. You know, it's just like, oh, shit. Yeah, they keep trying to sell me that Starlink bullshit. And then I come to find out that even in the holler that I'm in, it might be difficult. Then you have to buy this emitter that goes with it to boost your bandwidth. And I'm just like, phooey. I'm just not, it doesn't matter that much to me, honestly. You know, I mean, I love coming to broadcasting with you guys, but you know, I don't make money off of any of this. So why would I pay for the internet to do this? You know, so we can have some more, go on.
Then it's a hobby.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I don't want to pay for a hobby because, you know what? I could pay for my own commercials.
What we have here, the GSX 7775. It reaches speeds beyond all magnificent speeds. It will get you to Night City in no time at all. That's right, if you order now. But just wait, there's a whole lot more.
There's a whole lot more. All right, I know it's wacky shit, but that's what you guys expect from me, don't you?
Right on.
Well, as always, we're 46 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast. Thank you so very much. Yeah, I know, right? Thank you so very much for joining us and hanging out with us, guys. You know, look, I know there's comments up over there. I don't see them, but I know you're there. So as usual, at the end of the broadcast, I will go in and I will watch over and I'll see the comments and I'll go back and I will personally comment out to you guys, as you know I do. Thank you so very much because
someday.
Oh hell yeah, that would be bomb. I would love to do that. Prospects of meeting someone that I talk to all the time and a pretty lady, you fucking betcha. One day if I can get out of the house. No, I do get out of the house, guys. It's just been interesting lately. You know, I've been working a lot, man. I love it. I really love working, but you know what it does for your social life?
Yeah, right.
You know, it's like I'll come in there to see you guys with Shauna at the end of my day generally, and at that point I'm already like kaput. You know, I'm already like ready to fall asleep.
Your job actually is a special job. Your communicating with coworkers, with customers, and the public.
Yeah, there's a lot of the joke would be like the mayor or a president. You know, you're kissing a lot of babies and shaking hands, and that's basically what I'm doing out there. You know, I'm just meeting lots of people, kind of telling them where to go, what to do. And it's cool, but just after it's hard, you know, then to come into a live and talk and want to be social. It's just like, damn it hurts. It sucks. Especially with all those pretty people in there. And all I want to do is hang out with y'all, but oh my God. Well, we're 48 minutes. Oh my God. Where's the time gone today? Where has it gone? That's a good question.
No doubt.
So I'm in there. I'm making shitloads of ice right now. I'm in there making a ice machine pumping out ice like that right now because I like ice. Damn it.
Yeah, you got to need.
Yeah, I thought about getting you know, the ice machine for the refrigerator, but I'm like, our little one's perfect. It makes just the amount, you know, for when you're having people over or if you're going to have coffee or whatnot. So it does work. Guys, there's 4 of you watching. It shows. There's 3 reactions. If you could do me a favor, let's get that reaction to equal that view. Because what happens is it's going to help the algorithm, okay? It's going to help me get this thing where I need to get it. It's going to help you get to see it where I need to get it. All that's going to do, just a few shares, a few likes. That's all that matters. You don't even have to share. I will share all day long. But if you guys like it and show that you do, that would really help me. It also helps NOK. That's right. NOK. It'll also help the IWK as well. And if you watch it, you can see all these shows that these guys give you, and they get lots of it out there. So guys, 5 viewers, 3 reactions. You're doing the opposite, but I'm happy that you're doing it anyways. Thank you. If you guys just got here, I'm hanging out with Steve-O, and you're waking up this morning with me, the Wayniac, and Mr. Steve-O. right over there. Yeah, we got Chicago right there, and we got AZ right here. Shit, y'all. We're doing all right. We're just doing all right. So, Steve-O, what do you want to throw at my friends? Anything you want to throw out there? Let anybody know? Anything that you're trying to get rid of or anything?
Yeah, we'll see you Wednesday on the IWK 7 and on PC right after.
See, how fucking cool is that? You know, I don't have my shit together like you do. So I have to go like, and, you know, whatever. You can always find myself either hanging out here at the NOK, or you can find me at Keeping It Green, and you know exactly where that is. You can also find me at Bong Hit Time 420, BHT 420. You can find me at Cali Gas Boys. You can also find me at the Certified Army. You know what? I'm virtually everywhere. But the thing is, I'm nowhere at the same time. So thank you for joining us today in this glorious 51 minutes of fucking total badness. We are getting so close to the wire right now. And there's something that I need to let my friends hear and know. Freedom is so vastly important. Freedom is this one thing that our ancestors and our founding fathers fought to keep. Freedom is that one thing that we have. No, it's not to sit and have a barbecue with your family. No, it's not to wear an American red, white, and blue flag fucking shirt. It's to show that freedom exists. There are tons and tons of boys that have sacrificed for your and my freedom. You know, during Vietnam, there are 25,000 of those American young boys sacrificed so my freedom can be taken care of. My freedom, by the way, is a Second Amendment right here in Arizona. We have the right to carry and the right to ban arms and brand arms. We also have the right to speak up and have freedom. Freedom of speech is still a thing, my friends. So if you're out there and you get out and you laugh at someone's comments or you share someone's comments and they suddenly want to not friend you, it's because they don't understand where you are coming from or where you're going. And the one thing is, I can agree with one thing that all of us can agree upon. We all want a good vibe, right? So the thing is, why would we want to hang out? This is like when those people want to watch talk radio or they want to talk political, they want to watch political shit. And all they want to do is go back and argue with each other. That does not make us feel good. It doesn't help our heart. It does not help our mind. So back to freedom. With freedom, you get a good, clean heart, a good, clean mind, knowing that you're doing the right thing. We must legalize freedom again, guys. We must get out and actively legalize our freedom. This means, going out and doing all those displays that you want to do. Carry whatever fucking sign you feel free to carry. Tell the world exactly what, when, and how you feel. Because the bottom line is, no one is going to do it for you. Guys, thank you for coming and hanging out today. We're 53 minutes, the end of a 55-minute broadcast with my friend Steve-O right over there. And myself hanging out here in the.
What do you think of my new sign? You know?
I was going to ask you. I was caught up in babbling and all that bullshit. That is badass. I like it. So what's it? It says what? Live on air, and it's got like a hand throwing fire.
No, rolling a joint.
Ah, okay. Ooh, that's fucking cool. Was that one of your gifts that you got?
Yeah, I won it from 10,000K follower giveaway, and I won it from April Cooley and James Cooley.
All right, you guys heard that, right? April and James Cooley off of Shauna's 2,000K giveaway. It was like an 8-hour broadcast. You heard it there. You know, that's the only thing I can do for you, Shauna. I love you, and that's why it's the only thing I can do for you. I can let my Canadian friends know that you do exist.
Well, friends, along on their travels, I've met me a fine dandy amounts of peoples. And these are just some of those things I'd like to share with you. Life as an outlaw can be rather dangerous. So remember, keep good company, good friends, a good safe place to hide your hat. We call that place the Rusty Armadillo.
Well, we're here at 55 minutes, guys. Thank you so very much. Steve-O, you want to yell at him and let him know anything before we go here?
Hey, just make sure you tune in here at 10 a.m. Standard Time on the NOK Network to check out Waiting Cruise. Wake up with the Wayniac.
Guys, Steve-O, thank you so very much. You know,
Cheers.
as I leave you all with this, I'd like to make you and have you and explore the thought of being a good human. It doesn't cost us a single thing to get out and do anything good. It doesn't help us to hold the door open for someone. It doesn't even cost us anything to say thank you. You know, getting out and saying thank you is so very important to other people. Getting out, letting them know that they matter is so very important to other people. Guys, I do hope you rock star day. And I do hope that whatever you do, the rest of it is spent in good hands. From me to you, I love y'all. Peace.
Peace.
The opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of this network, their group, or other organization they may be involved with.
La, la, la.